The calm before the storm. Supposed to be some illmatic weather coming. I guess in 12 hours. You know, they always promise. They always promise the apocalypse, and they only give me an Armageddon. Anyway, strangely, I don't know. I was, yeah, so obviously not. I was in a great mood this morning. I was not in a good mood this morning. But then, like, I went outside and it's like 10 degrees, and I felt jaunty. I somehow once I took a whiff of the cold air, I was in a good mood, which is crazy. Why? I don't know. It just reminded me of it reminded me of the 90s. I guess I had winter nostalgia because we haven't had a good winter in a long time. And it's just like, I know it seems silly to want winter weather, but it hasn't been cold in a very long time. And I know everybody out there, they want it to be 50 degrees and go for a nice walk. But extremes in cold and heat, I like it because it gives it some sort of character. And then it reminds me, the old days of walking around with your headphones on, taking the J train, listening to Wu Tang, or, it was a good winter song, Metallica's Call Cthulhu, Cthulhu, however you want to pronounce it. And just like the driving music and trying to get through the day, trying to get somewhere, hanging out with your girl, try to get away from your parents for the day. There ain't much to do on the weekends except smoke some reefer and drink some 40s. That's what I used to do. I used to smoke reefer and drink 40s in the park on a cold day like this and page my girl. That's, so it kind of is like a nice reminder of that. It's like it feels proper weather. So it's funny to me how how it seems like the exact opposite of feeling good. Why would you possibly want to feel good in this weather? And it's weighing upon me. Like from what they're telling me with this weather, it's just like, yeah, it's like I already went to the Home Depot today. I was just there for just get some paint. I went to actually get some screws, and it's already like a beehive there. Then you look past the supermarkets and everybody's like getting ready for World War III. Just buying all. It's like I don't even want anything to do with it. I bought some screws and I left, and then supermarket, forget it. I'm not gonna even buy anything. I don't care. But once again, like what's on the horizon is just another perfect day. It's another perfect day to kind of just get, stay at home and, whatever, I guess, get loaded and hunker down and whatever. And I have to do everything I can to avoid that. And so it's like I have to plan ahead. It's like how bad it's going to be. It's like, I don't care. I don't care how bad it's going to be. I don't really, it's inconsequential to me how bad the weather is. Regardless, I'm going to have to go out and do something. I don't care who's open. I don't care who's closed. I don't care who gets the day off. I'm going to make sure that you don't get a day off. I'm going to pound down on the doors. I'm going to go to FedEx. Go to Kinko's. The Kinko's still exists? Staples, that sort of thing. So, I gotta keep busy. Hold on, I'm checking a text. I didn't know. I was waiting for a text, but they texted faster than I thought. Excuse me, while I check my message. Okay, I guess I have to. Yeah. So, hold on. I know this is dead air. So, Yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to do two things at once. I just didn't expect an answer so quickly. Having some tea, doing whatever, passing the time. And okay, so I'm gonna go work on the horse today. Horse came out is actually coming out really nice. Funny thing is, I ran into another horse today, and it actually led me to another installment of my project. I'm looking for these posters of like thieves and stuff, and I saw a horse on the street, one of those damn mechanical rides, and a very goofy one that I've worked with before. And then I look up and I saw a whole gigantic wall of more thieves, and this one has like some guy that stole dog food, another one who's people who stole an apple juice, and one guy, the best one of all, one who is accused of stealing women's panties. So I'm like, that's great. Let's just get immortalized the panty thief. Um, I don't remember stealing panties, even as a kid. Oh, I got a great panty story. I don't think I've ever even told this story. I'm going to tell it because it was my friend Chico, who I miss dearly. Um, he became sick. I actually don't know what happened to him. Why am I telling this story now? Because I'm talking about panties. He played the greatest prank on me. Pretty much the greatest prank on me ever. One of the greatest pranks you could just prank on someone. I might have even mentioned this on this thing, but what he did was he was sleeping over in summertime. He used to live next door to me, but they moved to Hempstead. So like after that, he was just sleeping over my house or my other friend's house, and he would like come in for like the whole weekend, like come in like Friday to Sunday. Um, so he slept over once, just regular sleepover, nothing spectacular. Couldn't even tell you what even season it was, and woke up, whatever. He takes a shower. I go take a shower, and then whatever. We go about our day, hanging out, doing stupid things, and then like the weekend passes. He leaves. I walk him to the train. He goes take the J train, and he gets the Long Island Railroad back to Hempstead. So I'm like, okay. So like another day passes. Like this took like a while. This prank. This wasn't like some sort of like surprise. It's a prank. So it was like Monday, and like I think I was coming home from school. And my mother's like, "Hey, listen, I need to talk to you for a second." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever." And she's like, she's like, can we sit down? I'm like, "Okay." So we're in my room, and we sit down on my bed, and she says to me, she's like, she's like, you know I'm a woman, right? I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, you're a woman." She's like, "But I'm not your woman. I'm your dad's woman." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like 15, mind you. And she's like, then, well, if that's how you think of me, like, that that I'm your mom and not your woman, what's this? And she gets me to stand up. We both stand up, and she flips my mattress up, and all her panties are between my mattress and the box spring. All of them. Every single pair of panties that she has. And one black pair that's missing. And I'm like, she's like, "What are you doing? Why are you stealing my panties? And I don't know what you're doing with them." I'm like, "Oh my God, no." I'm like, "Lady, no, 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 no." And I'm like, "No, Chico did this. Chico." And I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Like I start screaming. I get him on the phone. He's laughing hysterically. It's like I guess like my mom thought that I was masturbating to her panties, and then this guy stole a pair of her panties. It was like ridiculous. And my mom never like looked at me the same way again. I'm like, "No." Like, so when I was in the shower, basically what he did was pull out my mother's panty drawer from her bedroom. Oh, he flipped up my mattress, dumped all her panties under my mattress, and put the drawer back like it was nothing. And took a pair for himself to do whatever with. And my mom had no idea what happened to her panties. Like, so it was when she was like changing my sheets after the weekend that she found like all these panties under. Like, and she thought I was jerking off to her. What a terrible thing to do. So reminds me of the panty thief. But yeah, that was that was a great prank. I mean, I laugh about it now. Like I really, yeah, that was bad. And then I had to have that talk with my mother about how I don't have to think. I don't think of her that way. No, I never did, and that's just creepy. Well, all right.